There's 5 episodes. 5 episodes is not a lot, but I think it's just enough for like one video. So we can watch it. All right, let's go.
Good afternoon, D&D, TikTok, and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go. All right, first up, let's roll for bread.
Pancakes.
4, Ezekiel bread.
Wait, what's
All right,
that?
Ezekiel bread here for the 2nd episode in a row. It worked well on Friday. Let's hope it works well
Wait, we saw that last time? What is Ezekiel bread?
today. Next up, let's roll for Maine. 1, refried beans. Well, it finally happened. I know a lot of you have been waiting and waiting for refried beans to drop. Well, here they are. I heated them up real quick, and now I'm spreading them on here like peanut butter. But it's not peanut butter, it's refried beans. This should be interesting for sure. Next up, roll for cheese. 2, spray cheese. Honestly, this is one of the better choices to have paired with refried beans. Kind of like having some nacho cheese. So far, we are in for a pretty good.
There are 2 things in this world that I don't like. Okay, that's not true. But there's 2 types of cheeses that I do not like. There's the bullshit that people call cheese, which is actually Kraft singles that literally can't be called cheese because there's not enough in it. That shit's terrible. And number 2 is this cheese in the can, cheese whiz shit. This is why the rest of the world looks at us like we're fucking stupid. Because people think that Americans actually think this is cheese. This is dog shit!
Gushy sandwich. Next up, let's roll roughage.
Oh, man.
5, cucumber, and 9, kimchi. This rather large cucumber comes directly from our garden and will provide a nice crunch on an otherwise
I don't like
mushy
cucumber, but those
sandwich
look
so
good.
far. Kimchi is fermented Napa cabbage with spices. And I think the spice
I didn't really like
and
kimchi
the
when I had
vinegar
it.
is going to go well here,
It's not,
almost like
it's
adding
not bad,
a
but
salsa.
I wasn't a huge fan of it.
Next up, let's roll wild magic. 18, salt and pepper. All right, well, not that this one necessarily needed extra seasoning, but I'll take it. Better than many alternatives. All right, last but not least, we have the D20 sauce roll. 4, Nutella. You know,
Refried beans, cheese whiz, Nutella, kimchi. Oh,
it was a weird combination before this, but I was really thinking it was going to be okay. Now, I don't know. It was kind of leaning burrito sandwich before, but now with the addition of chocolate.
Frederick, you like mayo in your mac and cheese. Your opinion literally couldn't be more irrelevant. I would literally rather take the opinion of a cockroach. Dude, I live in Massachusetts. We don't have cockroaches up here. It's too cold. I will fly to fucking Texas to find a cockroach and interview it and ask what its opinion is before I listen to your food takes. You absolute papega!
It's been a while.
And hazelnut? I don't know. We're going to have to see.
Ashley,
Let's
you
put some
through
toothpicks in there to
appreciate
hold
it.
it together. And let's get it cut in half. And let's take a look at that cross section. All right. Well, it's a messy one for sure. We are.
Oh, no.
You know, I even got some on the camera. Okay. Let's give it a taste.
Oh no!
Oh boy.
Oh no!
Okay. Huh. This is such a strange combination.
Thank you.
It's
This sandwich
really
should
not
be
being
illegal.
contained by this bread
Also,
very well.
cheese is cheese.
But you know, it's not revolting. Like, it's not great, but it's not terrible. That chocolate actually kind of works with the spice. I don't know. I think I'm gonna give it a 6.2. I'm gonna call it the plasmoid because it's mostly goo.
Dude, I
Well, I hope you all have an absolutely.
But I don't know about that one. Maybe he hadn't eaten in a few days. I'm not sure. Maybe it was just like, maybe they were out picking the cucumbers in their garden, worked up an appetite, and it tasted better. When work up an appetite, it tastes better than it actually, maybe would.
Good afternoon, D&D, TikTok, and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go. First up, let's roll for bread. 3, cinnamon raisin. All right, cinnamon raisin bread. Not a bad start, and it goes with more ingredients than you'd think. Next up, let's roll for Maine. 12, butter the bread and re-roll. Butter the toast, eat the toast.
I gotta do this one day. I've said it before, but my grandma used to have this dish, this boat, where you put the stick of butter in the thing, and then you put ice cubes underneath it and put it on top. And the ice cubes obviously melt, but like the water would like keep it so that it was like cold enough that it wasn't gross.
I saw
like,
that season 1
warm
trailer
enough that it was like
for
spreadable.
Overwatch 2, and my God.
Crap the toast. Life is relentless.
By the way, cinnamon toast,
All right,
or
and
cinnamon
our
raisin
re-roll?
toast goes hard, so I like it.
Free chicken. All right, I've got these
Not
rotisserie
all
chicken
cheese
slices
is
from...
created equal, you cockroach. Real American cheese is up though.
True.
deli counter. Chicken and fruit pair really well together, so this isn't a bad thing to get on cinnamon raisin bread. Next up,
Not
let's
bad.
roll for cheese. 2, spray cheese. All right, I guess we're not going to have the fanciest sandwich. I decided to make a little star with the spray cheese, which kind of messed up, and then my spray cheese ran out.
Good.
which
I hope you don't
left
bring
me
it back.
with a not very even distribution of cheese. So then I spread it with a knife, and I feel...
Okay, small hot take story. I went to Philly for 2019 Overwatch League Finals, and I wanted to try a Philly cheesesteak, and most of my team wanted to try one as well. So me and the social media guy for Boston, when we worked there, went to a place that was a very well-known place, a well-known steak and cheese place. And their steak and cheese was served with Cheese Whiz cheese, and it genuinely ruined the sandwich.
crazy. All right, next up, let's roll roughage. 8 tomato and 10 pickled garlic. Today I'm going to be using these garden fresh cherry tomatoes. I think they'll be a fine addition to this sandwich. I feel like these can be a little bit on the sweeter side, which I think will work in our favor this time.
It could be good. The cheese is just
Pickled
ruined
garlic
it.
is a little bit of an oddball.
This
here,
I'm not
but
a huge
it's
fan
a
of,
lot
though.
weaker than just straight regular garlic. And this particular pickled garlic is pickled in a little bit of a sweeter brine. So I actually think that this is going to be okay. Next up, Wild Magic. Nat 20! That means it's dealer's
Dealer's
choice. I get to
choice.
pick. Also, this is crazy, but this is the same set that I used last time I got a Nat 20. Honestly, because of the tomatoes, I think my best choice here is salt and pepper. Gotta get some salt and pepper on those tomatoes while I have the chance. All right, last
Fair.
but not least, it's the D20 sauce roll. Can we get another Nat 20? No, but
Wait, you just goes again?
17's not bad. 17 is Taco Bell Avocado Ranch, and
Oh, I didn't know
while
that's how
it's
that was going to work.
not the best fit for this sandwich, it could be a lot worse. Let's get it put
Yeah,
together
I'm not a big fan of that
and get our
sauce.
toothpicks in there to hold everything together. And let's get it cut in half. Let's take a look at that cross section. Not too bad. All right, this one is not the scariest one I've ever had. Let's give
It's
it a
not
taste.
great. It's better than the last one.
Yeah, this one's pretty in the middle. The chicken, the cinnamon raisin bread, the tomatoes are nice. The garlic doesn't really come through at all. The ranch is a little bit weird, throws it off a little bit. I think I'm going to give it a 6.7, and I'm going to call it the overkill because I kind of wasted that Nat 20. Have a
What
good
was
afternoon,
the
D&D
last
TikTok and
one?
Plasmoid.
You're telling me that sandwich was only 0.5
Good
higher?
afternoon, D&D TikTok
The
and
sandwich was only 0.5 higher than that monstrosity beforehand? I don't know about that one, my guy.
Good afternoon, D&D, TikTok, and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go. First up, let's roll for bread. 2, English muffin. Still not the biggest fan of English muffins, but I've got
Y'all know my opinion on English muffins.
it toasted up and ready to go. Next up, let's roll for Maine. 6, tuna. It's been quite a while since we've gotten tuna. I picked up a package of different flavored tunas, and today I'm going to try this lemon pepper.
How much to eat a plasmoid?
Try to get a nice
You don't got
even
the
layer
money.
here on the English muffin.
You're in college, dude.
and
I know you
hope
ain't got
for
that
the
kind of money.
best going forward. Next up, roll for cheese. 2, spray cheese. Spray cheese really has been dominating the meta lately. Next up,
Oh,
let's
it's
roll roughage.
disgusting. Dude.
Got 4 pear and 8 tomato. This pear that I have is a little bit on the not ripe side, which I think will actually work better in this case. It won't be as mushy since we've already got tuna and spray cheese, which are both very soft.
Soft is a very generous
Flavor-wise,
word
we're
here.
a little bit all over the place already. I'm not sure if the tomato is going to help us or hurt us. There are definitely much worse things we could have.
This thing's gonna fall apart.
Next up, hit it with the wild magic. 6 sprinkles. Well, if it's your birthday today, this one's for you.
Oh
It's
no!
making the sandwich into a party sandwich.
Oh no!
All right, last but not least, it's the D20 sauce roll. 3 banana pepper mustard. I really have no idea what
I gotta
sauce
try this
would have
sometime.
really
It
been
looks
the
good.
best here. Maybe mayo.
It looks good.
This should be okay, but I'm not sure this is gonna save it. Let's get our toothpick in
I
here
gotta
to
try
hold
that sauce
together.
sometime.
And I'm not gonna cut this one because it's not gonna work out well.
It's not gonna work out well,
So
period.
let's take a look at
I
that
don't think
side
cutting it's
view.
gonna help or hurt.
Ugh. Okay.
Oh boy.
Tuna, sprinkles, spray cheese, pear. This is gonna be interesting. Let's give it a taste.
Oh, it's leaking.
Yeah, this one is just completely full of clashing flavors. The little bit of the lemon pepper tuna that shines through is kind of good. It's both extremely dry and really, like, gooey at the same time.
That's disgusting.
I like tuna in the right context. This one
I'm
could have
not
been
a huge
okay,
tuna
but
guy.
the
It's okay.
bread, the sauce, things were just not matched up correctly. I'm going to give this one a 3.5. And I'm going to call it the sweet-ish fish for obvious reasons.
Okay, that's funny actually.
Well, at least Earl gets a good snack today. Good boy. Well, they can't all be winners. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you on Wednesday. And welcome to Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go. All right, first up, let's roll for bread. 6 honey wheat. This is more of that awesome loaf of honey wheat that was sent to me by Hannah Bread Talk. Starting off strong. Next up, let's roll for Maine. 11, roll twice. All right, here we go, rolling 2 dice.
We get something good.
3 chicken and 9 peanut butter. All right, we'll do the peanut butter first here. Get it applied to our bread.
Chicken
I've
and
learned
peanut
that
butter?
getting peanut butter early doesn't really predict the outcome of the sandwich. You'd be surprised how many things it ends up working just fine on. And
I
then
don't
we'll
think
go
it's
ahead
that
and get
bad.
a couple of
That's actually
slices of
not terrible.
rotisserie chicken
Could have
on
been
here.
way worse.
All right, next up, roll for cheese.
That's like not good, but not.
6, Brunost.
Uh-oh.
Brunost is a sweet cheese, very popular in Norway. It has a distinctive caramel-like look and taste because the cooking process they use caramelizes a lot of the milk fat. It's typically sliced with a Norwegian cheese slicer, but I don't have one. But I think I did okay with my cheese knives. I think this cheese was the perfect roll here, but we'll find out. Next up, roll roughage.
I both want to throw it away and take a massive bite of it at the same time.
2 umeboshi and 5 cucumber. Umeboshi are Japanese pickled ume fruits. I'm going to prepare them by removing the pits and then mushing them up into a paste. These are very salty and very sour. They kind of have almost a olive flavor, just a little bit sweeter.
I don't like
This is
olives, but
definitely
like
gonna
it
be a
looks
new
good though.
experience on a sandwich. I'm interested to see how it goes up against the Brunost being so sweet. And once again, we have cucumber.
Not a big
I can't
cucumber
complain though. With all the other strong flavors we've got going here, it's nice to have something that's not going to assert itself too much. Next up, let's roll Wild Magic. 8, everything bagel seasoning. The MVP of the early days of RFS has made its return once again.
You guys like
sure if that's a
everything
good
bagel
thing or
seasoning?
not. Last but
I've
not
never
least,
used
it's
it.
the D20 sauce roll.
I'm just.
Let's go. 13, dill pickle mustard. Can't say I've been disappointed to roll this mustard yet. And I actually think it'll pair pretty well with the umeboshi. Let's close it on up.
I don't like everything
Get our
bagels.
toothpicks in to hold
Sorry.
it together.
I like, don't like it.
And
I
let's
just
get it
prefer
cut
like
in half.
4 different other types. I'd rather have plain sesame, not in this order, but I mean plain.
Let's take a look at that
cinnamon
cross
raisin,
section.
cinnamon crunch, sesame.
All right.
I'd rather have it all before.
Well, this is quite the international sandwich with ingredients from Norway and Japan. It'll be interesting
the
to see how these
cucumber, it
flavors
actually doesn't
melt.
look that
Let's give it a
bad.
taste. Wow, okay. This is really good. Surprisingly. Honestly, I'm blown away by how well this works. I think the sweet cheese was the perfect counterpoint to the umeboshi and the pickle mustard. I'm at a 10. This is really tasty. And I'm going to call it the Rotten Soldier because sweet cheese makes me think of the Matt Berry quote. I hope each and every one of you have a great day, and I'll see you on Friday.
I am both concerned that we might have the same tastes, but also proud that I might just be a wizard and I know my food. This is also episode 69. Nice.
Good afternoon, D&D
I don't know
TikTok
if that's
and
DMCA
beyond.
or not. I'm
Welcome
just
to
gonna
Roll for Sandwich,
pretend I
the
didn't
series
hear
where I
it.
let fate decide my
Go
lunch.
back.
Let's go. First up, roll for bread. 4, Ezekiel bread. I really hope that the way they bake this bread isn't biblically accurate. Next up, roll for main.
I don't want to know what that means.
4, leftovers.
Leftovers.
The leftovers I have for today are French fries and campfire sauce. These
Yo, dude. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I just got an unbelievable amount of respect. Okay, small side story. So that's from Red Robin, and when you order Red Robin through DoorDash or whatever, you can add sauce for free. So one time I just added like 10 sauces. I just hit the button like 10 times. So instead of sending me 10 little sauces, they gave me one big like almost like soup cup, and it came in this big ass container. I had it for like a week. It was so fucking fire.
These come from a certain burger chain with a crimson bird mascot. Warmed them up, put them on the sandwich, and let's add our sauce. This sauce is kind of a mixture of barbecue sauce, mayonnaise. You know, it's got kind of that flavor.
Use literal
Next up,
shit
roll
for
for
fuel.
cheese.
Oh god.
1, no cheese. All right, then let's roll roughage.
No cheese is a bit of an L.
2, umeboshi, and 6, pickled okra. All right, umeboshi for the second episode in a row. Often translated as Japanese pickled plums, ume fruit is actually closer in relation to apricot than plums. It's very salty and sour. We've mashed it up here and made it into a paste, and we're going to spread it on our top piece of bread.
I don't know if it's gonna go that well
Next
with this
up
one.
are pickled okra. These are actually more mild than just regular dill cucumber pickles, and they're nice and crunchy. Next up, let's roll wild magic.
I don't know about that one.
12, extra cheese. All right, well, I guess fate's changed its mind, and we've got another chance at cheese. 5, white cheddar, or as they say outside the U.S., cheddar.
Double.
Well, I was gonna
Double
say this is
you.
the closest we've ever come
Let's
to
go.
a vegan sandwich.
That's cheese.
Campfire sauce has mayo, but now we have cheese again. All right, last but not least,
W
it's
cheese.
the D20 sauce roll.
Okay, that was kind of cute.
8, Nando's lemon herb. Nando's is a peri-peri chicken restaurant from South Africa. They have a variety of different sauces, all made with African bird's eye chilies. I have the lemon and herb because it's the mildest they have, and I have a medical condition that prevents me from eating anything too spicy. All right, let's get our
enough.
sandwich put together here.
So there are spicy options, is what he
Get
said.
our toothpicks in to keep it together. And let's get it cut in half.
Kind of slipping all over the place.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
And let's take a look at that cross section.
Uh-oh.
Well, despite some structural issues, sandwich number 70 is here and ready to go. Let's give it a taste.
I think it's going to be like an 8. I actually don't think it's going to be that bad.
Okay, this is interesting. And even the mild Nando's has a kick to it. This is pretty delicious, though. The umeboshi, the pickled okra, the Nando's, and the campfire sauce all kind of come together and give it a nice flavor. The fries are just kind of a canvas. I think for a rating, I'm at about a 9.3. And I'm going to call it the cheddar boomerang because we got cheese on the second time around. Have a great weekend. Good afternoon.
Yeah, I actually didn't think it looked that bad. I actually didn't think his shirt? What's his shirt? Oh, Pikachu shirt. Yeah, this is a good shirt. Good shirt.